Hey Pittsburgh, good morning. What's good in your hood? Kiki B. Jones, Pretty Kitty on your radio for Whammo 1073. It is What's Good in Your Hood Sunday. And that's exactly what we're here to do. So we're here to find out what's good in your hood. Have you heard of an event called One Bite, One Day? Nope. Well, I'm glad you're here. It's a fundraising event. And it brings together families. Um, you know what? How about this? I'm not even going to talk about it because the founder of One Bite, One Day is here. Her name is Rachel Antin, and she's going to talk about the event because I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm going to be there, but Rachel, first off, thank you so much for being here today.
Hi, Kiki. Thanks for having me.
Girl, I didn't want to mess anything up. When we first talked about this event, like I was holding back tears because I was so inspired by how you were inspired in bringing forth this amazing organization. So tell us first about one bite one day about this event, the nonprofit organization. Give me all the things, please.
Thanks again for having me. One Day to Remember is the organization that we're raising funds for next Thursday, October 23rd. The event is called One Bite One Day.
Mhm.
And One Day to Remember is an organization that is based here in Pittsburgh that supports children who have a parent with terminal cancer. So
Mm.
the idea behind the organization is that we give families a full day out to just step away from cancer, from treatment, from side effects, from financial strain of cancer and what that has in in their lives, and just give them a moment of joy and hope and just connection and family time. Anybody who has young kids, it's really hard to find any of that time, and carve that out and make
Yeah.
those things important in your life and a priority. But when, you have cancer, it's even more of, a valuable thing to really spend
Yeah.
that quality time with your family so that your kids, have positive memories of you and that you have positive memories of your kids and that doesn't have to all be under this cancer cloud that exists when you get diagnosed with cancer.
Hmm.
So next Thursday, back to your original question, next Thursday is our One Bite One Day event. It's our eighth annual, and we invite 25 chefs and bartenders, more than 25 chefs and bartenders, to the Pittsburgh Opera, where they serve up their signature bite and a paired cocktail. And we have DJ and silent auction, a few surprises up our sleeve. There's a VIP opportunity, and it's just a really wonderful night, full of yummy food, full of community, and we really get to learn about One Day to Remember and give back.
I
So,
thank you so much for explaining that. Just back to the organization, what was it that you saw or that you didn't see? And you briefly explained it, but what was the main thing where you said, I need to do something. I need to start this organization. What was it in your life that you personally experienced for you to start it?
so my background is oncology nursing, and so
Hmm.
a lot of our families that were coming into our office were really struggling with how do I tell my kids? What do I do with my kids? I'm so sick. I feel like crap. Like, what am I going to do to to give them memories of me and to look forward to a future where I may not be here?
Yeah.
And so, that's a scary thing for a young parent, for anybody to think
Yeah.
about what that means for a future where you may not be in the picture. And
Right.
so, I started realizing that there were so many families in this situation and everybody was having the same conversation. And so I wanted to do something about it. And that was how One Day to Remember was born. There was a single mom who just wanted to do something special with her daughter. And we planned a full day for them with a photo shoot and hair, nails, and makeup. And they got to make pizza. And that was like the beginning of One Day to Remember. We helped about, I think, seven families in 2017, which was our official first year.
Yeah.
Last year, we did 169 outings. So far already in 2025, we've already done 180 outings.
Wow.
So the funds raised next week at One Bite are even more critical for us because there's so many families out there that need our support.
Yeah. And so, I mean, how are the families, like, how do you decide the families? Like, do the families go to your website and say, hey, I would like to sign up? Like, how does that go? How does that work?
Yeah, from a variety of ways. So families can sign up themselves. The criteria is that You have to have stage 4 cancer, advanced
Mm,
stage cancer. You have to have a kid 18 or under, and you have to, be able to provide your doctor's information so that we can, make sure
yeah.
you're safe to go on an outing and everything like that. But, um, you can refer yourself, you can refer a loved one. Doctors' offices can refer patients of theirs. Um, c- Come to us if you need our services. Like we would love to be help, we'd love to help you, would be honored to help you. It's
Wow.
just a moment of,
I, I'm
it's just a
just
moment of joy, like sometimes you need a break.
Rachel,
Sometimes you need a
I
break.
think in our first conversation I said to you, I don't know how you do it and how you keep it together. Because not only is it a physical challenge that the families go through, but it's also mental and it's draining and it's a lot of preparation because every day you're thinking the next day, the next day, the next day, and that's why you call it one day. And how do you hold it together, girl? How do y'all do it?
Well, I think it's, we focus on the good, right? So,
Yeah.
we focus on these families are here, they're here now. They can smile, they can still make memories. We have an opportunity to support them here and now.
Hmm.
And um, and I think that that's what drives us,
Yeah.
being able to support these families through a difficult time
Yeah.
and knowing that there's probably more of a bumpy road ahead.
Right.
But to be able to give them some foundation and some light in their darkness
Hmm.
allows us, it opens our eyes and our hearts and
That's
to
the
be
bigger
able to,
picture.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, we support our families in a lot of ways. So it is definitely the one day to remember outing, but we have an online support, network so that you can connect with other families in who are in your same situation. All of our little kids get a little snuggly Bo the bear. He's our mascot. Um, we have a legacy project that we give to all of our families that has everybody's handprints on it. So everybody's handprint is sort of one on top of the other.
Oh.
And it's just like enhancing this core memory moment
Hmm.
that we create at One Day to Remember.
Do you have after care? Like, do you stay in contact with the families?
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
love for our families to stay in touch with us as long as possible. Actually, we found out recently that our very first outing, like our first official outing,
Hmm.
his mom passed away in 2021, and he's back in town. He just got out of the military service, and he's back in town, and he's going to be at One Bite next week.
I hope
So
I didn't ruin the surprise because
it's
that's a big one.
no, it's
Okay.
no, it's really special, like, because like that was almost 9 years ago. And maybe it was 8 years ago, but either way, like it's such a special thing that we've like stayed in touch with so many of our families throughout the years. I think we've helped over 650 families since we
Mhm.
started. And so like to have that first one and to be able to share this with him is pretty special.
It's amazing. I'm happy to be a part of it. Let's give the information as to when it is, where it is, all the things so that we can get these tickets sold.
Yes, please. There's still a few tickets left. We'd
Mhm.
love to see you there. It is next Thursday, October 23rd at the Pittsburgh Opera. The event is from 6 to 9. If you buy a VIP ticket, you can enter at 5. The VIP ticket includes VIP parking, excuse me, valet parking,
Mhm.
as well as an open bar and some other fun surprises that we have. But it should be a beautiful night, and we're so grateful for the community who is coming to the event, for you coming to the event. We're so excited to have you, and it should be just a beautiful night of impact and delicious food and drinks. So we
I
look forward to
can't
seeing
wait.
you.
I cannot wait. And thank you so much for reaching out and thinking of me to be a part of this momentous occasion. I can't wait to meet the families and to meet your volunteers and your staff. I mean, because you all deserve capes. Like this is just, it's awesome because I've had family members who've lived with cancer and who've passed on. And to have an organization like this that understands the journey that the children, the families, the husbands, the wives, the mothers, the fathers, the parents, if parents lose their children before, you know what I mean? And to this, and then it's October, which recognizes cancers. So thank you. It's just my pleasure to be a part of it, and we're just gonna have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's give these folks some enjoyable moments to laugh, to dance, to share, and
Yeah,
yeah,
we're
let's just have
excited.
a great night. Anything else you want to add?
No, we're excited to have you. We're honored to have you. We look forward. We have a big night of people and friends and family and community. And so it should be, most importantly, it should be a fun night,
Okay.
and a little impact along the way. So we appreciate all the support, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next week.
I can't wait. I will be wearing comfortable shoes. I'm just
Do
letting you know because
it.
it's going to be a lot of dancing. We're going to have a lot of fun and a lot of eating. So I will come hungry.
Yep, please come hungry. All the
Please come
chefs,
hungry.
the menu looks delicious. I'm not going to spoil that, but the menu looks good and all the cocktail pairings look even better.
Woof.
So it'll be
I
fun.
don't know. You have a
DJ
friend for
Cake,
life. You have
DJ
a friend.
Cake is going to be
Oh,
doing
she's
some,
awesome.
yeah, she's
Woo.
our DJ, so she'll be really fun. And
Shouts to DJ Cake. Oh, I love it. If you haven't got your tickets, you're just missing out. And you need to follow us on socials so you can get all the updates. Just get your tickets so you can be a part of this event. Next Thursday, it is One Bite, One Day. You need to get your tickets right now. One Day to Remember. It's a nonprofit organization that definitely could use your support. So if you love giving back to the community, this is definitely a community I would encourage you to give back to. So thank you so much, Rachel Antin, just for following your spirit and just for calling for answering the call for a community that really, really needs the help.
thank you.